Alright, how's everyone doing? Today we're looking at Piggyback, a new WordPress plugin that is used to piggyback your video, image, and email opt-in ads against viral content. The first thing you will want to do when you get Piggyback is install the plugin and then grab your license number and save it here under Piggyback settings. Once you've saved that license number, you should be able to access the other settings within Piggyback. The first two you will see are Google Click Events and Facebook Click Events. If you're unsure of what these are, you can just leave them blank. They're optional. But essentially, if you wanted to fire specific events within Google Analytics or your Facebook ad analytics based on clicks or based on the submission of the email opt-in form, you could set that here. Again, if you don't know what they are though, just leave them blank. MailChimp settings, if you want the email opt-in forms to subscribe those emails to specific MailChimp lists, just add your MailChimp API key here, save it, and then you can start creating your first ads. So we're going to start by creating an image ad in Piggyback. The first things you'll see here are share article title and share article URL. So you'll want to just find an article that has some viral component to it, whether it has a ton of Reddit shares or it's being shared a lot on Facebook, something like that. And first start by grabbing the title of that article and pasting it in. Next, grab the URL of the article and paste it into the share article URL input. Piggyback is going to check if that article is compatible. In this case it is, and we see a green check mark. If, however, we grab an article URL that isn't compatible, it'll show a red X, and in that situation, you'll just need to find a new article to share. So we're going to put this article back in that works, and we're going to set this to image ad. Now, Piggyback currently only works with 300 by 250 ads, but we're going to be expanding that to work with multiple other sizes. So now I'm going to choose an ad for an affiliate product that we're promoting, and I'm going to add that file in here. Then I'm going to put in the URL to the website. In this case, I'm just going to link direct to the website, but you can use your affiliate links here or any link you'd like. And I'm going to create the Piggyback link. Once that link is created, you'll see it here under the Piggyback Links tab, and we're going to see all sorts of different metrics that it can track. Currently, we don't have any impressions, we don't have any clicks, and there's a 0 or NA click-through rate because nothing has happened yet. If we look at the ad, we can see the ad loads up, we can read the content, share the URL to this ad, and run our ad parallel to the viral content. Now back in our reporting, we'll see that this ad has now received 1 impression and 1 click with a 100% click-through rate. Subscriptions and conversion rate don't really apply here since we're just measuring impressions and clicks. Now, if I were to refresh this page, you'll see that the impressions and the clicks and the click-through rate won't change because we're only interested in tracking uniques as far as Piggyback goes. So that's an example of the basic reporting. We can also open it up and see a bit more, as well as the time that the ad was clicked and the date and the exact time that the ad was clicked, so you can measure, when things were posted and how quickly they ramp up and when you're getting that actual action. Now, if we wanted to create a video ad, we would go to YouTube, and find a video, in this case one that just pertains to YouTube. And we're going to grab that video ID. And I'm going to save that here for now. I'm going to grab that same article for my video ad as well. So under ad type configuration, I chose video ad, And now I've added in the YouTube video ID as well as the link to our website. And we have the option as to whether or not we want that video to autoplay. And here I'm going to say yes and create that piggyback link. Now we'll see it creates a new piggyback URL with the same metrics but zeros across the board. Now when we view this article, we'll see our YouTube video, in this case some pre-roll, and the same content running against it. If we click the video, it'll take us right to our promoted website. The last ad type that's available in Piggyback is an email opt-in ad. So with these, again, we'll use the same article for simplicity. With these, it allows you to create incentivized email opt-ins that will subscribe to any MailChimp lists that you currently have in your MailChimp account. So you'll see several settings here as well as a preview of what the ad looks like so far. Let's say we want our incentive to be save 10% on your order. That headline looks good, but I think it could be a little larger, so we're going to change the size of the pixels to 30. No, let's make it 22 pixels. Yeah, that works. Incentive text, 10% savings site-wide. We'll increase the size of this text. Now that I see it, I don't really like how it looks, so I'll say save 10% on everything in our store. That looks a little bit better. I like how the white background looks, so I'll leave the white background, but if you wanted to change it, you could to any text colors here. Add text color as well, and the form button color can also be changed. But we'll leave everything as is for now, and I will create this piggyback link. Now here's our third ad, and when we view it, we see our ad here. Save 10% on your order, save 10% on everything in our store. We'll subscribe. It'll show us the submission was successful. It'll email that subscriber anything that you have set up as part of your email workflows based on those subscriptions. And now under email subscribers, we'll be able to track the user, the list it went to, as well as the landing page that they came from. If, for example, you get spam submissions and you don't want them to be part of your email lists, you can easily remove them. And you can also export emails as needed to CSVs, which can be imported into just about any sort of platform or email system that you use to send emails. Under our link view, you'll also see that we now have one impression, one subscription, and a 100% conversion rate. In the reporting, it'll show us the email address that subscribed, to what list, the time, and the date. It'll also show us the general metrics from the first tab. So that is our general walkthrough of Piggyback.